Good evening and welcome to everyone who join us for this T10 between New Zealand and Sri Lanka. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones.
It might just fade. The right call here, I'd say.
Pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Good return there.
Bowled him! Beauty! Absolute beauty!
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
To keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Edge, unplayable.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Up and over the top. There's always more room in the air. One bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Good bit of timing there.
You can't fault that shot. Nice.
Easy runs away. That's off the middle of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed it.
Fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Caught! Yeah! One of the easiest catches you'll see.
The second wicket, it's a long way back to the sheds.
Yeah. Perfectly timed.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler.
Yes, nice bowling.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Nicked it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. That's out. Caught.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, then you need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
The sounds of a cheering. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent... That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings. With a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Confident appeal. Could it be? Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail. New bat.
Oh, what a shot that is off your first ball.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room with...
Timed that brilliantly.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Runs coming very easily. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It
Bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. Now, a couple of big partnership openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
Yes.
Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Caught, gone.
Delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think.
Yep.
Nicely played.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Big appeal. The replay confirms it. Third umpire didn't need much time for that decision. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. Great shot. At least one on offer. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
A joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
It's a long way. That's out. Caught.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle.
Yep.
Nicely played.
It was lovely footwork, a great shot,
Yep.
Dismisses that for 4. A bit of West Indian flair to that.
What a lovely shot, really good timing, out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Bowled him! Beauty, absolute beauty.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Mill comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting into the attack.
Yeah.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Right out of the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
High and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Was bounce.
Big appeal.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job.
2 full. Got what it deserved.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Yep. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep. Perfect technique and placement.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that onto the boundary. It's the end of the match. A great final over. Brilliant bowling and so calm under.
From all of us in the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. It ended up being